Hello guys, Joe here from the Minecraft Alliance and welcome back to another video guys. And in this video, welcome back to another Let's Build episode really. Let's Build episode 2. In the last episode, if you didn't see it, it cut off a bit at the end. I don't know when it cut off because I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at my notes. But yeah, it cut off a little bit early at the end of the last episode, so if you're wondering why it just randomly disappeared, that is why. But yeah, today we're going to be going ahead and building the station. And the reason why I wanted to build the station today was because it's probably going to be quite a big part of the map, in the sense that this is going to be what's going to take the your player over to where it needs to go, which is going to be obviously, which is weird. That's weird how you can. That was weird, I know. Anyway, so let's just go ahead now and prep the area. I haven't done anything off camera. I literally went straight into recording the next episode. And I'm not sure, I'm going to say this now, I'm not sure when these episodes are going to be released. They might be released weekly, I might release them once a day, or I might release 2 per day. I don't know, so please don't question me on that. I might do it. Just to keep it in nice, with like a nice schedule. I do random vlogs on Monday. This isn't my official, what I'm officially going to be doing with this. This is me just throwing an idea out and I might do it. Random vlogs on Monday, this on Wednesday and Saturday, and then a random video on Friday. Because I would like to start doing random videos again, because they were a hell of a lot of fun, but I just didn't have anything to vlog about. So yeah, and then I might live stream maybe Fridays. Every other Friday, and other times during the week. But for every other Friday, I can guarantee basically a stream. Is what I'm again not saying definitely. That's what I'd like to do, because Friday, end of the week, I can just chill. Sometimes obviously I go to my dad's, so I'm not exactly able to live stream there, but I can cope. Live streaming there. Right, well I can cope without live streaming. I can live stream on the Thursday night instead. Just see how that works out. Anyway, I mean I've gone a bit too far back now because, yeah. Let's just let all of this destroy, and we're going to go ahead and destroy the gap. But where is the bricks? The bricks are there. Alright, then we're going to build the doorway. There, we're going to use, I think, some oak planks, and then we're going to put a nice dark, I think, double dark oak would be nice. We can remove that sign there. It just says station, because obviously we're starting to build it now. There we go. 3 on that side and 2 on that side. Obviously we're not going to have an exact middle unless we have a 1 block wide door. That just doesn't seem right to me. So there we go. Let's build the station, and then here on this wall we can have like a sign talking about what time the trains are coming and everything. Right then, let's just go ahead and destroy those leaves. Also guys, I hope you enjoyed the first episode. Well, obviously you did, because I wouldn't have been released this episode if I hadn't thought that it would get good reception. But yeah, I do hope that you did enjoy the first episode. I put a lot of work into it, and I do hope that you enjoyed it. This has really been a bit of a challenge for me recently, ever since I got my cat, because it's been like really awkward to record, because whenever I try to record, he's incredibly active. So I have to, it turns out that I have to record when he's tired out, so this sort of time of night it is 7:15 right now, and he is lying in the bed asleep right behind me, so I just kind of know that he's nice and quiet. Anyway, let's just go ahead and build the station. We can go ahead now and build the ticket office. Actually, I think I'm not going to have the same walls on the inside. That wall, obviously, I can't help. But I think I'm just going to try and see how the underside looks. Oh, that actually isn't that bad. I quite like that. Oh, actually, no, that's not. What about if I use birchwood as like a kind of like a wallpaper? Or I could use oak, because oak might look, considering the fact that obviously, or what about acacia? Ooh, I like that. So yeah, I think we'll use acacia wood for our interior walls. Obviously though, this is an exterior wall still, but we're using it as our interior wall. Interior walls. There we go. Right, so now I think we can go ahead and build our ticket office, where or we could just have maybe it that you place, because it might just be an automatic like barrier station, and so you place your ticket in, and then it allows you out onto the platform. Right, I think that will be a good idea. Right then, so there we go. But obviously we're just going to go ahead and have the barriers here, so we'll just go ahead and build the roof up and over in like a nice peak. And then we'll go ahead and take out our acacia wood, then our bricks, and just beat that, you know what I mean, over the top. And then we'll have another layer of bricks, I think, here. And then we'll have brick block, bricks, and then bricks. And we just have a brick block there and a hopper there. So we have a hopper there, which goes straight down into that block, which will again then go straight down into that block. And then we repeat the same process here with another hopper, and then we have another brick block here. So we have two gates basically, and I think it's fairly safe to say which one corresponds to which. I will make it so that it's very obvious. I'll try and work it out. Basically, what will happen is, and I think maybe, just maybe we could do it. I think what I will do, I'll do a double iron door sort of thing, so that you will place the off. So I will do a kind of cover. I'll just put a sign here that says out. Out. And then I'll put another sign here that just says in. This one will never need to work. But basically what will happen is whenever you put your ticket in here, if it's the correct ticket, what I'll do is I'll make it so that the hopper goes ahead and checks that it's a correct ticket and allows you out onto the platform while you're waiting for the train. And then what I'll do is I'll have it so the redstone, what the redstone will basically do is the redstone will detect when the ticket's been placed in. It will have like a big delay, and then the actual train will come, and then it will like stop, and then you can press a button to make the train go. And that's what I'm going to be building. Right then, so let's just go ahead and put some cobblestone maybe in the background. Okay, cobble, and then we'll have some oak leaves in front of there, and then we'll have, I think maybe some vines. Actually, no, we won't put vines on, only because I don't want the player to be able to escape. So then we'll do out. We'll put another sign here that just says out, and then we'll put another sign here that says in, out and in. Now I'm just put another sign there and another sign there, and then I'm just going to put a piece of stone with an iron door there, and that's out and then that's in. I'll just pop a temporary now this is, I'm just going to put another sign here. See, those two signs shouldn't be there, because then this should be an out sign. This sign should say out. not 1 T, not 2. And this one over here should say in. In. Perfect. And up here, we can go ahead and list the trains as they come in. Right then, so this is going to be the end of the platform here. So we'll go ahead and mark the end of the platform by building a kind of fence to the platform. There we go, then put some iron railings there. We'll build another cobblestone little section here. And then I'll put a sign up that just says do not trespass. Just so that the player gets the idea that you're not supposed to trespass. Let's put a sign here that says do not trespass. I'm sure that trespass has to be trespass on the railway. Do not trespass on the railway. Then we'll put an exclamation mark at the end of that. Do not trespass on the railway. Code. Now then, now we can go ahead and extend out the platform just for a bit of, not financial security, I was about to say financial security, just for a bit of more security. Go ahead and extend out the platform. And obviously the rule is you're not allowed to trespass on the railway. For anyone found trespassing on the railway can be fined. That's the policy. And there might be a way how I can actually work that into the game, in the sense that I'm going to make this one block thicker, just because then that way that's the length of you know what I mean, that's the length of the pub. Right, so yeah, you know, I wish that we had pick block, especially with control, because then I could just take that block with the same text and say, okay, I want that sign over here, and boom, it will be there. Right then, so now we're going to go ahead and build the track real quick, which will be quite simple. I think I'm just going to go ahead and use cobblestone to build a 3 wide section of track in the middle. And that is going to be our track. And obviously then I'll have the track bend around the corner afterwards. And then, you know what I mean? So the track will bend around the corner. And that will be where the track comes from when it's coming in. Alright, so then we're just going to go ahead and extend out all of this. And we'll go back this way 3 blocks. Again, continuing the 3 blocks thick pattern, and then it will eventually come to over like here somewhere. Well, I think if we just leave it there for now, obviously, it might not be that it ends up there, it might end up somewhere else. That's the point where I'm going to get it to end up. In terms of where I want it to end up. So yeah, there we go, and then yeah, basically. So again, we will eventually duplicate that sign that just says no trespassing on the railway. But about halfway through the episode, I haven't mentioned my sponsor yet. So I'm going to mention it. Guys, do check the link in the description where you can go ahead and we link to my G2A account where you can purchase games, and I profit off of the purchases that you make. So the more you purchase, the more I profit. So in other words, please make plenty of purchases. But no, yeah, if you purchase, the more you purchase, I profit, and so does G2A and the game makers, the people who made the games. So thank you so much for purchasing games through G2A, if anyone already has. Not at the time of recording. Next time I checked at the time of recording this, I hadn't earned any money through G2A, but that could all have changed. So yeah, thank you very much, and let's carry on. Right then, so I'm pleased with what we've got so far. And bear in mind this is my first attempt at building an adventure map. I'm pleased with what we got so far. So we've got, those of you who didn't see the last episode, we basically went ahead and went round and built this town square and worked out what all these shops are going to be. These two are left blank, so look at the size lamps. They can go as far back as that you want them to, within reason obviously, just look at what's behind them. I'm not destroying too much of that mountain, if any, if possible. Anyway, so yeah, there's two of these things here, and then over here we've got a clothes shop. Over here we've got a cafe, and we've got where the player can get something, like maybe some water, and then over here we've got a pub where the player could get some like pub snacks, like maybe a steak, or over here we've got a clothes shop where, like I said before, where the player can go ahead and get some leather armor, so they have a choice of like all the primary colours of Minecraft. And when I say that, I don't mean red, yellow and green and blue, whatever those primary colours are, but I mean like all the basic dyes, because you can dye and dye again armor. So what I mean is, let me find the minerals. What I mean is, all of these dyes, you can get all of those colours basically. And it might well be that I have them on armor stands. I might have the primary colours on armor stands, or like the main colours. Then we've got the information point over here. This is where basically you're gonna find out. I'm recording. This is where you're basically gonna find out. Sorry, my mum just called me. This is where you're gonna basically find out basically the general instructions for the map. Then this is the cinema, where it's not actually running films. I wish I could do that, but it would just be too much work, because it'd be like pistons moving blocks and like it would be so laggy. Anyway, 3 emergency services here, so the ambulance, the police and the fire department. I might not be able to all 3 because it is quite a small space. And then over here we've got finally a clothes shop, which I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be a clothes shop. It's quite an enclosed square. Obviously there's not really anywhere you can get out, but the way you would get out of the square would be through one of these buildings. So like, for example, the information point would go at the other side, but obviously we don't want you to be able to escape from this enclosed space. Anyway, so yeah, this is what we've done so far on the station. Obviously you guys were here, so you guys have watched the entire video for 18.5 minutes, so you guys know what we've built. Right, I need to think about what can I build there to kind of shield that part of the building from that area, to be able to shield that space from my view. Then the weirdest thing in the plastic texture pack is the plastic texture pack is these rails, especially among corners. Like it's like they're literally in both textures and just can join them together. Both the rail going one way and the rail going the other. Next stop will be to go ahead and make that rail go over there like that, and then we will have a bouton there, which will power that. So when the minecart comes along from over here, it will go boom, and it's stuck up here, and then you'll have to go ahead and push the button, and you'll be sent off on your journey, and that essentially will be how we start the map. Right then, so there we go. We've now basically got our start of the map. We've worked out how you're going to start, exactly what is going to happen. I'm just going to build that redstone into there like that. And I'm not going to build this yet because I don't know exactly what the ticket's going to say. But when I do the redstone, obviously you guys can see, you'll be able to see how the redstone works. So I need to build some more stuff in here. So yeah, let's build a little chair here. We'll build one like that, and grab a sign real quick. No, come on, come on, come on, run, run. Obviously they'll be open for quite a long time, and then I think what will have to happen is you'll get your ticket back, but I'll have to work out a way how to do that, so I'll have to investigate that. And then obviously the track will head this way, and we'll head into the jungle. Not the jungle, sorry, but we'll head into the forest. And I think I want to get it just to turn this way, and then it's just going to head straight this way. And I think that's what we're going to really work on, I think, in the next episode. So we've only got like 9 minutes left. So I think in the next episode, which I probably will just end up recording a bit later on, we're going to end up building a, basically what I'm going to do in the next episode is just build the track, where the track goes basically. So that's, again, what I think I'm going to do in the next episode. Right then, the only problem I can see is animals getting on the track, but luckily enough for me, I've actually worked it out so that obviously I turn mob spawning off from the off. So thankfully, luckily for me, everything should be fine. Right then. Obviously when it comes to actually powering this track, I will go ahead and power it properly off camera. But yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm definitely going in the right direction. It's like, it's in that corner there, but we'll go ahead and, I'll go ahead and jump back down into that little corner of the map there, and just find it out, eventually. But yeah, let's just now go ahead and continue to build this in, and obviously, like I said, in the next episode, we'll go ahead and finish this off, and actually work out where this track is going to go, because that's obviously something that's quite important. Where is the track going to go to? Alright, I think just to make it easier, I'm going to have this part of the track be raised up, so it comes up to this level, as opposed to going up to the other level. Right then, so here we go. Then we're going to go ahead and obviously have to build some sort of bridge, or what I might just do is, because this is such a small pond, little lake here even, what I might just do is I might just go ahead and flatten that land over, and then, you know what I mean? And actually, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Only because it's like such a small lake, I don't really think it's worth doing all that. No. So we're coming up now at 24 minutes, so yeah. Just wanted to mention that, coming up at 24 minutes, so we're shortly going to be towards the end of the episode. Guys, it's time for my second mention, the shorter mention of my sponsor. Guys, go check out G2A, link in the description. Amazing deals on games. It's deals on both on PC and console games. I'm just going to say amazing deals on PC games, because I'm not sure if they do console games, so yeah. Okay, there you go, that's my mention on my sponsor. And that's going to happen like twice in these videos. I think I did mention that, and I explained properly about that in the last episode, about how it's going to happen twice, because it kind of not needs to, but it kind of, because I've not got the video at the beginning of the little small snippet video at the beginning of this video, then it kind of doesn't work out right. So yeah. we go. Perfect. So the minecart comes, obviously, you can board. I might have it so that it's like a piston. A piston pushes up maybe this block, and you know what I mean? Like, because if I have it so that there's like a block there with a button on, I might make it so that you push this though. I wanted a wooden button, please. Oh no, not on the floor. Will that work? No, it's not gonna work, is it? That will. So yeah, 26 minutes coming up. I might have it so that these 3 blocks get pushed up, so I will just go ahead and put some sticky pistons underneath these 3 blocks, just so that they can go ahead and get pushed up. Actually, I'm going to make these smooth stone blocks then, and because obviously then that way it kind of makes it look similar to the path. And when you push this button, I think I'm going to cancel any circuits in there. Right then. So, do not trespass on the railway. Look at me, I'm trespassing on the railway. With approximately 3.5 minutes in to go, I'm going to go ahead and say that I think we're done for this episode. Let's just keep going this way, and then we need to make another sharp turn, don't we? At some point we need to make a sharp turn and come this way. Where exactly is the I'm kind of need to look at the exact coordinates where I'm taking this railway to. It's over there, isn't it? I saw it. Here. It's like I kind of need to bring it. It's very complicated how to get here, but we'll work it out. Whether we get the entire railway done in the next episode, I don't know. We probably won't, but we'll start it in the next episode, and we'll try and get as much as we can done in the next episode. I'm going to make it the railway turn this way now though, just because I want it to cross the ravine, and I want to see how that turns out. I think that's actually going to be pretty cool. Yeah. Just go ahead and put all of this in. Put all this in. And put all of this. This, and this. And then we'll just go ahead and fill around the outside in as well. Now, with 2 minutes left, I am going to start outroing the video, guys. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm not going to go into third person just yet. But yeah, thank you so very much for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of Let's Build an Adventure Map. This is what I can, as I said in the first episode. I don't think I've even mentioned it in this episode, so it's worth mentioning it. This is my first attempt at building a proper adventure map from scratch, so if it's not good, cut me some slack, because obviously it's my first attempt, so please don't be too harsh in the comments. Again, talk about like what you want to see me build in the future of this series. Talk about that in the comment section below, especially like those 2 buildings that I showed you, the blue and the green one. I'll show you them just in a minute, just so that you guys know exactly the buildings I'm talking about. So yeah, in the next episode, like I said, we're going to go ahead and carry on building the railway. Whether we get it finished or not in the next episode, I don't know. Obviously, because I'm not psychic, so I don't know whether we're going to get the railway finished, or whether we're going to have to do a lot more work. By the way, next week, or the week when you're watching this, I've actually got exams. So I wouldn't be surprised if I know I'm not the most active person ever on YouTube anyway, but I wouldn't be surprised if I'm very quiet, because I've got a lot of exams, a lot of revising, and today's my last really free day before I go ahead and tomorrow, which is Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday go into a revision overdrive, in the sense that I just sit there and revise for the entire day. So yeah, this is really my last free day, so I'm going to record a couple more episodes of this just so I've stockpiled up and I've got some backup just in case. When I put this version on, I don't know. Anyway guys, we have now come to 30 minutes, so I'm going to say thank you so very much for watching episode number 2 of Let's Build an Adventure Map for the first time. And if you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to give it a like, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching, see you then. Goodbye. You're awesome. But always remember that. Always remember you're awesome.